Hey guys, I'm not going to waste any time. This is just going to be a very quick review of 8 men's fragrance samples. I say men's, it's marketed towards men anyway, whoever wants to wear it. I've got loads of samples. If you guys haven't gone on to Macy's online and liked their stuff so that you can get free samples, you need to, because Macy's is really great amongst other places at sending samples out. So what I'm going to do today, because I'm going to give these away, so I just wanted to quickly go through them. I'm just going to read whatever they have on their card. If anything, they don't all, and just spray it one spray. And I'm going to tell you what I think. And then my mom is sitting here with me, although she's not going to be on camera, and she is not a big time fragrance person. So that's a critical opinion. So I'll run through these and just give my opinion. I need to get to all these. So yeah, let's just start. So 1 Million by Paco Rabanne. I'm sure you are all familiar with this. It came out in 2008. At the time, I think it was a big hit with males to wear in the clubs, and I think it's still very popular today. So, but just quickly, I happen to have it pulled up. So I can tell you the top notes are blood mandarin, grapefruit, and mint. Middle notes are cinnamon. Spicy notes and rose, and base notes are amber, leather, woody notes, and Indian patchouli. So this has been popular for a long time.
It sounds good.
One little spray on this piece of paper. This is really good, really warm, really spicy, and probably would smell good on any age, but it's kind of youthful, I think. I could see why it was a big hit in the clubs, and I'll hand it to my mom, who is not a fragrance person. Well, you like some, but
I like that.
You like that one?
Mm-hmm.
It's impressive if my mom likes any of them.
I can smell the spice in here.
And you like spice, and I like spice.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely get that cinnamon. Nice. It's a nice warm fragrance. It is sexy though. It's warm, sexy, any age, but kind of youthful in my opinion. That came out in 2008. I would say that's more of a nighttime fragrance. People can wear things whenever they want, but
I don't know about the time of day, but I like the spice.
You like the spice Okay, so that's 1 Million Paco Rabanne. It's a good one. And I think this has, I actually ordered this for somebody before, a travel size, and I think it has pretty good staying power. So I can say that about this one. It's getting spicier as it airs, and I like that.
I imagine warmed up that it would be...
It could get overwhelming in the heat.
Well, no, that it would smell even better.
Even better?
Certain tones, yeah.
Y'all hear that? Okay, and then at the end too, I'm going to say my top 3 favorite, and you could say which 3 you like the best. So now we'll move on to Invictus. Where is that? Wait a minute. We have something out of order here, because I had these pulled up. I think I'm missing one. Oh no, okay, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. But I am missing where I had this pulled up, so I'm not going to read. All this Invictus has inside the card is, it says grapefruit accord, lavender, and cypress, and I love cypress, so I should like that. I'm wondering why my tab disappeared for Invictus Platinum. Invictus Platinum. Oh well, let's see. I like it. I love cypress, so. I can see why their marketing is silver and it's platinum, because it must be coming from that grapefruit. It's bright.
It doesn't have the throw that first one did.
I hope they can hear you.
Oh.
So my mom was saying it doesn't have the throw or the projection that the Paco Rabanne 1 Million did. Yeah, I could say that this probably would not last as long just because it's got citrusy notes. But this is bright, and I have no idea what all the notes are since I can't find my tab, but It's almost metallic, and maybe it's in my head because they're calling it platinum, but it's. Let me see what you think of that. I like it. I get the cypress in it for sure. It makes sense that they listed these three notes in particular in the sample card because you do get grapefruit, lavender, and cypress. Do you pick up a lot of lavender?
I do. I pick up the lavender and a little bit of the grapefruit.
This is citrusy, but it's smooth citrusy.
It is. It is a lot softer than the first one.
This is a lot softer than the first. It doesn't have that power punch.
Right.
But it's attractive. I do like it. Totally different kind of smell.
It's pleasant.
But it doesn't really do anything for you.
It isn't intriguing. The first one to me is intriguing.
That's good.
Yeah, this one is okay. It's pleasant.
All right. So you wouldn't rush out to buy this for your partner if you were to do that sort of thing. You would, but you like this one. You wouldn't do that anyway because you're not into fragrance.
I'm not a fragrance person. So I mean, I am, but not in the same way that most people are. I don't think.
Yeah, you wear a lot of natural stuff, but you do like that one.
Oh, I like the spiciness of the first one.
Okay, so now we're going to go to Azzaro, the most wanted, and this is the Eau de Parfum Intense of this one. And I know I have this one pulled up. So if my internet will let my page, here we go. And so this one came out in 2021, and on Fragrantica it says it's an amber spicy fragrance for men. This is a new fragrance, reading Fragrantica, launched in 2021. Top notes are cardamom, middle note is toffee, and base note is amberwood. And inside the card, it says, the height of masculinity for a man who gives it all and succeeds. An intense fougere, oriental, and woody eau de parfum with a magnetic trail. So many people, that's important to them, that it leaves a nice trail. For those of you who don't like fragrance, that might irritate you. But for those of us who like fragrance.
So they're talking about a staying power.
Well, there's projection, and then there's leaving the sillage and the trail. So they say this leaves a nice trail. Let's find out how it smells. I forget the exact definition of fougere, but yet I know what they mean. It almost has, this is nice though.
I can smell that from over here.
This has a barbershop smell to me almost, no?
Well, I call it a throw. I can smell it across the room.
Well, that's good. If y'all want to be, maybe if you're going out at night in a crowd.
And I see what you said. I understand your barbershop kind of smell. That's what this is like to me too.
A barbershop type of fragrance.
It's a little.
It's not as clean as. It's not super clean, but I, for some reason, still get barbershop vibes.
I do too. It's okay. It's okay.
But you did say it has a throw.
It does. It has a throw. Yeah, I could. When you sprayed it, I could, like the first one, I could smell it across the table, instantly, almost.
I like this. I think somebody's friend had this and sitting, and I didn't spray it. It was in their bathroom, but I'm pretty sure that's what they had sitting out.
It's interesting.
It's a good smell. I wouldn't hate it on anybody. It's a nice smell. And it does stand out. And since we're just spraying on paper, I would imagine it does leave a trail. Very nice. Probably not my favorite, though. The smell. Okay, moving along.
Number 1 is still my favorite.
Oh, your favorite is still 1 million. That was a big hit from the time it came out, I think, even now. Okay, I have not cracked this little sample open yet, you guys, because I typically am a fan of Givenchy fragrances, and this is Gentleman, and it says Reserve Privé Eau de Parfum. So I'm usually a fan of theirs. And inside the card, how do you say that word? I can't believe Boise. I don't know the proper way to say that, but it also says floral amber. It says the sensuality of ambery wood, a floral facet of iris for a timeless elegance and utterly addictive heady duet. Woody, floral, ambery, bergamot, chestnut, iris, cedar wood, vetiver, which you love.
I love vetiver.
And
Yeah.
benzoin. And when I look on Fragrantica, I can't wait to smell this one. I need coffee in between these.
Mm-hmm.
When I look on Fragrantica, this actually was launched in 2022. Top note is bergamot. Middle notes are iris and chestnut. And base notes are whisky, woodsy notes, and amber. I bet this is nice and bougie and boozy, I meant to say, actually. So let's see, not bougie. Although bougie would work too. Hold on.
There's some coffee in Moondog's little bowl.
Some nice little sprayer on this atomizer. I mean, that's throwing me off right now, though.
Oh, I wasn't in here when you sprayed it, so I missed the initial.
Oh no! Should
Spray.
I spray again?
No, but
I definitely get the chestnut in this. Did you hear the notes?
I can smell it now.
This is smooth. This is rich.
I'm liking that already. I can
Yeah.
smell it across the table.
This is classy, I think. No wonder. I mean, it goes with the name. Sprightfully named gentleman. Yeah, I like this a lot. Here, I'll hand it.
Yeah, I'm anxious to.
Let me read the notes to you again. So this was launched in
This is now my number one favorite.
This is your number one now?
Yeah.
Do you hear that, guys?
This is number one, and number one is number two.
Okay. So, Mom, the top notes are bergamot, which you also love.
Yeah.
Middle notes are iris and chestnut. I get the chestnut. Big
This is very almost mouth-watering, very enticing.
time. Ooh.
Yeah. I like
Well, that should be a plus on y'all's list. Mouth-watering and enticing.
Mm-hmm.
The base notes are whisky, woodsy notes, which we both love wood, and amber, like the woodsy notes.
It literally makes my mouth water. That's very intoxicating. What do they say it is? In
I
their
can't.
description?
Um,
No, in the way they described it.
the sensuality of ambery wood, a floral facet of iris for a timeless elegance, and utterly addictive heady duet, woody floral ambery.
I would say it's addictive. It is.
It is. You want to keep smelling it.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
I would guess that it probably has pretty good, I bet on your fabric, on any of your clothes, this probably lasts a very long time. Givenchy in general lasts for me, the ones that I have. I like that a lot too.
Yeah.
That's
It makes me want to breathe it in.
it makes you want to breathe it in.
Mhm.
Okay, that's a super duper compliment
Yeah.
coming from my mom.
Yeah.
You know what? It doesn't just come off as perfumey.
No,
it
it
actually
doesn't.
is a good smell.
Mhm.
That's the difference between this and the others.
It has a depth to it, I guess, is what I want to say. Maybe
A richness.
a richness. Yeah.
This is classy and extremely attractive. Okay, so that's Gentleman by Givenchy, Reserve Privé Eau de Parfum.
Excellent.
Excellent, excellent. I say that too. Okay, so here we have Jean-Paul Gaultier, La Mal, Le Parfum, Eau de Parfum Intense. So, y'all, this one, if you read on Fragrantica, it says is an amber fragrance for men. Was launched in 2020. It was created by Quentin Bish and Natalie Graciasetto. Top notes are cardamom, middle notes are lavender and iris, base notes are vanilla, oriental notes, and woodsy notes. And inside the card, it says La Mal, Le Parfum, Jean-Paul Gaultier's new naval officer, a masculine elegance evoked by a woody oriental trail, an intense eau de parfum based on cardamom, and the freshness of lavender and iris are combined with the addictive power of vanilla. You're not a big fan of vanilla.
No,
so
not
we'll
in
see.
fragrance.
Y'all, if you guys hear that screaming in the background, it's the neighbor children next door.
Mm.
I can't control them. I wish I could. Ooh, powerful sprayer.
That is a powerful sprayer.
I right off the bat get oriental, how it's the oriental notes. I'm not the biggest fan of orientals type notes usually when it says that.
I do
It's
not
nice.
smell it across the table.
So you don't even get this one across the table right off the bat.
No.
It's nice though. Hold on. I do like the lavender. I smell lavender in it. I'll hand it to you. It's not, so for sure it's not overpowering.
No.
Does nothing for you.
No.
Okay, that's a thumbs down.
That's a-
That's a no thumbs for you.
I
on
mean,
that.
it doesn't impress me.
You know what? It's getting a little bit nicer now that it's airing.
Yeah. Give
Um,
it a second try.
Vanilla's popping out too.
I mean, we have to think about people's own chemistry. You know, some things do well with.
That's right, y'all. I mean, everybody has to try things on themselves, and everyone has their own preferences. I get vanilla and lavender.
I get a minty kind of something in here. Something,
Lightening it a little.
yeah. It's okay. It doesn't impress me. I wouldn't
I
remember it.
Think that this one, and some of the fragrance groups I'm in, I think this one is very well liked by people. But a lot of people are big on vanilla. A lot of people are. This isn't any kind of pure vanilla smell, you guys. I get the lavender for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're a fan of lavender, lavender's okay to me.
It doesn't impress me. I mean,
It's not very potent.
It
Here
wouldn't-
it says, that is eau de parfum intense. And that has happened before where I've smelled something that was the intense and it wasn't as intense as it's pleasant.
It's pleasant.
And that's the best I think either one of us could say for it. It's a pleasant oriental vanilla lavender. It's not, I wouldn't hate it if I smelt it on somebody.
I wouldn't hate it, but I would never remember it.
That's so important to everybody. I wouldn't remember it either. This could just as well be something that you put in your closet to make your closet smell like lavendery or something.
Yeah. Like a linen spray.
Like a linen spray. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, but this isn't going to stick in anybody's dreams about you.
If you want to spray the pillow, it'd be okay.
Yeah, get your pillow smelling nice. That's a great way to put it. Okay, let's move along to Why by Yves Saint Laurent, which I know I have pulled up. Why? So in Fragrantica, they say it's a woody aromatic. I love woodsy, spicy stuff like you do. We'll find out if it is. A woody aromatic fragrance for men. It was launched in 2017. The nose behind this fragrance is Dominique Ropion. Top notes are aldehydes, bergamot, ginger, which I love ginger,
I do too.
mint, and lemon. Middle notes are apple, violet leaf, sage, pineapple.
I love sage too. I love all of that.
I
That
love
sounds
pineapple.
good.
And geranium. Base notes are ambergris, musk, cedar, vetiver, balsam fir, and incense. This sounds good.
That sounds very good.
Let's find out. Obviously summery with those notes.
I think vetiver could be any time of year.
Well, yes, but they have apples and pineapple
That's
and
true.
bergamot and
That's
mint and lemon. Didn't they say lemon? Yeah, lemon.
Vetiver is so relaxing.
There's different kinds of vetiver, too. Ooh, that was a broad sprayer.
That was.
It was soft but broad.
You should let that air a minute with all those.
Yeah, this is definitely summer.
I do
This
not
is-
smell it across the table.
It doesn't project.
No.
You know what? This is intriguing, though. It's
I'm starting to get
this is
slow.
nice.
Mhm.
This
It's-
is a herbally, citrusy. I like this though.
It's traveling slowly across the table.
You ready to smell it directly?
Yeah.
I like that. That's a nice summer scent if you're in extreme heat, especially.
It's a little too sharp. I don't know what that sharpness is, but it's a little too sharp for me. It's not unpleasant, but it's
Green.
it's strong for me.
This is almost a green fizzy. Do you get fizziness? It's like a male version of like a fizzy.
It's what I call sharp. It's
Well, it's got that lemon.
I would avoid it.
You would avoid this
I
smell?
would avoid that. Yes.
See, in the summertime, I like some smells like this.
I don't care for that. Especially, I can't even imagine that heated up. I mean, I don't like that.
Usually, citruses in crisp notes are good in the heat, though. I like this one. You don't.
I don't think it's horrible. I just don't.
It's green.
It's too sharp
and fizzy and citrusy.
It's edgy, I guess.
It is a little edgy.
It's a little edgy, yeah.
It's a little herbally smelling to me.
It isn't pleasant to me.
Let me see how this. Let's just wave it around for a minute and let it. Because it's a no-go for you, but I like something about it.
To me, it's almost like I feel like I will get a headache from that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't.
Then you would avoid it then. I like it for a green. What am I picking up on that's intriguing me? I want to know.
I don't know. It does not smell bad. I want to make that clear. But something in that is too much for my. Like I said, I feel like it would give me a headache.
I get the lemony mintness of it. Geranium and I get some of the musk of it.
I do get a little bit of the musk. There's a little bit of it. I mean, not that I like, but it's that sharpness. That
it is sharp.
Yeah, the sharpness.
Even as it dries, it maintains a bit of sharpness.
It makes me want to turn away, avoid it. Yeah.
Well, if you are the kind of person that does, some people like that edge.
Yeah, if you like that edginess, it has it.
But it has the potential to be headache
Headache-inducing
for people. There are just certain ones that usually if it's headache-inducing for somebody, it kind of is a sign that it is for others as well. Something to keep in mind, you guys and people.
But all of them smell nice.
Well,
I'm not drawn to the majority of them.
Well, it's so weird for me too. Fragrance is such a mental thing. Like some people like things because it just reminds them of this, that, or the other. Also, if somebody tells me it smells like this, that, or the other, it'll be then stuck in my head forever. So it's kind of in my head that you're not fond of it and it could be headache inducing. You know what? I don't think this would last very long because it's already dissipating.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the price tag is on this. I don't know, but I myself have gotten to the point with certain price tags. Not that this would be anything over the top, but I would guess it'd be a little over 100 or something. I don't know. For me, I've gotten to the point where I don't care what I'm spending. If it doesn't last, it's a waste of my time.
It seems like most of the fragrances that have that sharp edge do not have the staying power.
That's because they have the citruses and I told you, those usually kind of evaporate more quickly. It's those richer notes, the heavier, like the base notes, the patchoulis and vanillas last, and some of the woods really last. Yeah, now it's not as great to me. Initially, I was intrigued with the fizziness. But yes, it's significantly lighter already.
Yeah.
So that would aggravate me.
And my nose actually feels a little itchy, and I probably have a little bit of an allergy to whatever.
Okay, let's move along from this one. So that was Y by YSL Yves Saint Laurent. Moving along, this should be fairly mass appealing because it's a Calvin Klein Defy. Okay, let me click on the Fragrantica for that. So Fragrantica says Defy by Calvin Klein is a woody aromatic fragrance for men. This is a new fragrance. Defy was launched in 2021. Defy was created by Anne Filippo, Pascal Gurin, and Luc Dong. Top notes are bergamot and lavender. Middle notes are vetiver, and base note is amber. So
they're all, a lot of the ones are using the same.
It's the way they put them together.
It's the way they put them together, yeah.
So let's see what it says though. A daring contrast of freshness and powerful wood. Maybe that'll be good. An addictive blend of crisp bergamot combined with rugged vetiver and sensual notes of amber. The fragrance that defies expectations. Now I'm curious. Let's see, Calvin Klein. Oh, that sprayed onto my hand more than the paper, but oh, this is nice. I don't know if it's... That's nice. It does not smell original in any way. Do you smell it already from over there?
No, I do not.
But it's nice. Here. I think that could be unisex. Almost. Which a lot of I could have it in my head because Calvin Klein has so much.
This reminds me of the barbershop-y one that we had earlier.
It has a barbershop vibe. It has like that one has a bit of showeriness to it. Like you just got out of the shower.
Now this I could see in the summertime.
Fresh out of the shower.
Fresh out of the shower kind of thing.
Yeah.
Daytime fragrance.
Yeah, it doesn't have the depth for nighttime.
No. It's not romantic or sensual or anything like that to me. It's shower fresh kind of.
It's kind of like if you guys are on vacation, you're at the beach, you come in off the beach, take a quick shower like you're going to go somewhere, and then you're going to smell nice and fresh and attractive.
Daytime.
In the daytime.
It's a daytime fragrance. Yeah, that would be a good daytime fragrance.
So, but that you think it's a good daytime fragrance?
No, it's not my favorite smell. I'm saying it's light, it's fresh, it's not heavy. I don't know what kind of staying power it has.
Let's see what people say on Fragrantica for its staying power. Let's see, Fragrantica has it listed. Top notes is bergamot, lavender, middle note vetiver, base note amber.
It's almost trying to smell good without letting anybody know you're trying to smell good.
Which isn't a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. It's almost like your shampoo and...
I got shower right off the bat.
Yes, it's fresh, light. You could wear it to work.
Office friendly.
Office friendly, probably.
Yeah.
That's a good...
or even after showering after the gym or something during the daytime. It felt be nice and fresh. And
it is not offensive. No, it's not anything that I would remember.
Also not especially, nothing memorable. On Fragrantica, the majority of people say that the longevity is moderate and that the sillage is moderate to intimate. So that's kind of like what you would expect with this type of fresh fragrance. Right. But nice.
A daytime. That's probably the only one I would classify as a daytime friendly fragrance.
Yeah.
Out of those.
Yep. It's definitely not anything anybody's going to hate.
Right. And I could see a broad age group wearing that.
I definitely think any age could wear this.
Any age could wear that.
I mean, ranging from teenager even to a full-grown man, you know.
Right. That would be age-friendly across the board, I think.
I am almost, if for some females that like wearing something with a little hint of masculinity, I would think you could get away with that.
I think so, too.
So, okay. That's good. Calvin Klein Defy. Now, this last one, I don't think my mom has smelled, but myself and my daughter both liked, and I already did a review of it, the Bad Boy by Carolina Herrera. That's a hard name for me to say, Herrera. I liked this one, but I don't think it has horrible staying power from what I recall, but it doesn't have fantastic staying power either, but I know that I found this to be sexy. So let's respray it. Thank you for getting the coffee grounds, and then I didn't even... The coffee smelled so good that that's all I could smell when it was sitting in front of me. Don't spray my hand. This. I find this one attractive.
Is that your favorite?
No, the Givenchy 2 would be my...
That would absolutely be my favorite. And the first one would be my second choice.
This, to me, is a sexy fragrance. I like that a lot.
I wish they wouldn't name it Bad Boy. That sounds so cliche.
It does. A lot of people just go for...
Now, this is interesting to me, but this, to me, smells more like a woman's fragrance than a man's.
People, I think that could be unisex too, but
Yeah.
you know what? Guys, masculine guys watching, that's not to say that it would be feminine on you, like you would lose any masculinity wearing this. This would still smell hot on you, in my opinion. Those are my words.
It's very attractive.
It is very attractive.
It's very attractive. Yeah, I would remember this fragrance. If I got into an elevator and somebody had it on, I would recognize it.
Would you
But
make it?
this
Would
is-
you recognize them and put their face with it? Like, oh, I like smell that. And,
I would. I would have to turn around. But this still would be second to...
yeah. Oh, yeah.
This would be probably third, my third choice.
I think our order is probably the same in preferences. So let me read to you real quickly. So Bad Boy on Fragrantica, it says, is an amber spicy fragrance for men. Bad Boy, we say possibly unisex, was launched in 2019. Bad Boy was created by Quentin Bish and Louise Turner. Top notes are, one of my favorites, but I don't really smell it a lot in there. Black pepper. I love black pepper, but I don't get black pepper off the top spray with that.
No.
White pepper and bergamot. To me, those notes are always a winner. Middle notes are sage and cedar. Base notes are tonka bean, cacao, and amberwood.
Yeah, this is very classy.
It is classy.
Very classy fragrance.
This is classy and attractive.
Yes. Definitely.
I don't think you can go wrong with this. I
No.
think you wear it daytime and nighttime.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would turn around.
You would turn around for
I would
this
turn
one?
around to see who was wearing that.
That's what we like to hear, don't we, guys? So that's the 8 review today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like and subscribe. So we'll go back to our top 3. I think we share the same ones. Are you torn? Okay, for number 1, we both agree. For all around best, Gentleman by Givenchy.
Absolutely.
Reserve Privé Eau de Parfum. Yes, yes, yes.
Absolutely.
That's number 1.
Let me smell the first one we did and compare it to Bad Boy. I don't remember the name of the first one, but I do remember the name Bad Boy.
I know, it stays.
Right.
So the first one was that 1 Million by Paco Rabanne.
Okay, let's see. Oh, wow. There's something so intoxicating about it.
It is good.
I think number 2 might be a tie between the two of these, but I'm not sure.
Oh, so Mom does not have a number 2 or number 3 because it is a tie for second place.
Completely two different kinds of...
Because they're different.
they are so different. They are both intoxicating. I think... I think this 1 Million is...
That could be,
I think this is more intoxicating
which one?
than that one. Let me compare. Oh my gosh.
Bad Boy is good.
Bad Boy is really good. Okay, I would have a lot of trouble distinguishing between the two. I think they need to get both of these.
Mom says you got to get Bad Boy and 1 Million.
It's two different atmospheres. It's
But
two
both
different-
very attractive.
very attractive.
I would
Absolutely.
say the 1 Million is more like intoxicating and the Bad Boy is more sexy. I don't know if you want to use that word, but like that kind of attractive.
Right. I still,
But that's sexy too, though.
it is very. The 1 Million is more. Oh gosh, I don't know.
It's mesmerizing
It's
for
very
you.
mesmerizing. Let me try that one.
And I think that 1 Million probably leaves a great trail and
You know, it depends on the person's body chemistry.
It always does.
People need to. It's completely two different kinds of fragrances. The bad boy is stronger.
Bad Boy stronger?
Stronger than the 1 million.
I would guess that over time, because as I recall, I don't think Bad Boy lasts as much.
I don't know.
Now, don't get me wrong, Bad Boy is not weak as far as staying power, but I don't think it's in beast mode staying power, whereas I think this might stay longer.
Well, I have to.
I don't know,
I think
though.
I would make Bad Boy number 3 and 1 million number 2.
So you're going to, if you have to.
Yes, I would go with 1 million for number 2. And no doubt number 1.
Is the Givenchy Gentleman Reserve
That's-
Privé Eau de Parfum.
If you're only buying one, that's the one, guys.
There's just something,
It is absolutely intoxicating, mesmerizing,
and definitely classy.
very classy.
So
This is memorable.
this is that's the key word for this one,
This-
especially.
Yeah, that is absolutely memorable.
I love this too. I love this very much. But I love all 3 of these, and I'm gonna have to agree with you. But I think I would make on my end of it, I would put Bad Boy as number 2, and then Paco Rabanne as number 3. And then I would definitely do the honorable mention to Calvin Klein Defy for its versatility.
Yeah, that's anytime fragrance, office friendly, probably, daytime fragrance.
Dayton, yeah.
It's
It's-
clean
it's-
and fresh. It's
Totally not offensive. This is
Not
not going to
offensive.
offend anybody. And it smells good.
it smells good. It's fresh.
And totally versatile with age, totally versatile with situation, except for it's daytime. But-
Daytime.
Okay, so that's that. And I don't think any of them smell bad, but we just have to remember that the Y could be headache inducing, and you're not a fan of this one.
They are all wonderful, but there's something in that bothers me.
Even as this one dries down, now when I smell it, I still get almost a lemony, fizzy, sherbety type.
It's just too sharp.
Too sharp
It
for
has
you.
an edge to it that's.
Let's go back to
It
this.
isn't pleasant to me.
Jean Paul. This is definitely not memorable. I hate to say it, but it's not an ugly fragrance, but it's almost even gone off that paper.
Yeah, it's almost completely.
That's
disappeared.
almost gone, you guys.
It is pleasant, but not.
We would have to, if you like this one, you have to keep spraying it. Go back to this one. This is good. Now, you know what? Some of the base notes is coming out on this now, I think.
People have to experiment with their body chemistry. I mean, things are different
this
on
is
different
pretty.
people.
It's very mild.
I like that very much.
Now that this is sat on that paper,
Yeah, I like that.
we're actually really liking this one too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll give another honorable mention to that.
Absolutely. That's
Azzaro, the most
absolutely.
wanted.
Absolutely.
Eau de Parfum Intense. That's nice. Still, though, we got our top 3, and our first top honorable mention is the Calvin Klein Defy because it's so versatile and so likable.
It is.
Um,
It's clean, fresh.
Mom, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
Yay. I hope you guys all have a great day or a great night. See you next time. Peace.